Alright, starting with the match with a fairly positive matchup for Cresselia. Just as long as they don't land a future sight, we should be fine for now. Because we are going to outpace them to the torch song. They will no shield that, but it will raise our attack, so we will not shield because we will call the bait, and it is just a grass knot. Deals bit of a chunk HP, but not too much, and we will be shooting up here because they will be full sending the future sight. And we will just be committing to the farm town, and we have reached a shadow ball, so if this goes shielded, we just grab the shield and win shields, but we should be able to make it to another shadow ball and either get the shield or take it out. And they will be not shooting, so that one shots, and there will be a token tomorrow. And the second scenario doesn't go through, but this Malamar should be able to hopefully close this. We are going to shoot up the felt stinger. And we do get to the superpower, but we probably should have farmed up to back to back. And we will be switching to Superior. Should go for the grass knot. We will be going for a wild charge. Don't know why we went for air race, and that will cost us the match because they will outpace us to the next move, and Malamar is definitely not farming down. There's one wild charge and two. Surviving on 1 HP and a dream. Just a very bad misplay by me. That was definitely winnable. Definitely. But anyway, hopping to the next match, GG's to the opponent. We will be leading a Dunsparce, so this is not a very good matchup for Skeletorge, but we will be staying in because none of our other mons will have any play against it either. So we will be shooting up the Rockstar, I believe, no, Duran, and letting off the torch, but we will outpace him in the next charged move. That is shielded by the opponent, and we do not outpace him, which is what we would. But anyway, we will be throwing the torch song. They do sneak and roll out, and the torch song still get shielded. Then we barely are able to not make it in time. Probably should have switched out there, and they do take out Skeletorge for Boodlesy. Coming in with the Malamar. And attempt to catch the Brutal Swing, but we are going to throw a Sludge for a second. That does more than 50% of the HP. And we lose CMP, so it's up to Malamar to close. I do think it can close, but see, when we get the farm down, and we are able to get the sideways farm down. Coming in with a Dragonite. So, we should be able to win this. Back-to-back power plays. Power play number 1 goes shielded. Power play number 2. Shoots it down, and it does not take it out, so we have lost. Which is unfortunate, again. Because we lost CMP up against the wheezing. GG's to the opponent. Let's hop into the next match. So we will need to win the next 3 matches if we want to raise our elo. Alright, hopping into the next match, we do have a positive lead leading into Wigglytuff, so this is always nice. And they do swap to Lapras, so we will pivot into our superior, and we will just be farming up a lot of energy on the bait, and it is just the surf. And for no reason we go for the aerialation instead of the grass knot. They do call a bait, so that's unfortunate, but we should just be able to tank this and farm down. And we are able to barely farm down. Unfortunately, they sneak the Proctron and means that Superior goes down and Malamar comes out. So we'll pivot into the Wigglytuff and we'll swap out into our Skeledirge, and Skeledirge and Malamar should be able to sweep. And we will be boosting our attack with this Torch Song, so Incinerate will be ripping through this Wigglytuff now. But they are doing a decent amount of damage with Charm. Ice Beam, we will be finding back-to-back Torch Song and are able to take out the Wigglytuff, saving the last shield for Clover Pass. Sneaking that rock code, but we are dead anyway, so we fill off the Torch Song, that goes shielded, and pivot into the Malamar, and are able to get to the Super Power before they can get to a charge attack. So, GG's to the opponent. Alright, heading into the next match, we do have Skeledirge into Azumarill, but I think we can actually win the 2 shields here, which is nice, so we should be able to just throw the Shadow Ball, hopefully it connects, which I think we're throwing a bait, which we aren't, we're full sending it, and it does connect. And we do throw an Incinerate, and they switch out into a Clodsire. So this is always interesting. We do go for the Torch Song, boosting up our attack, so we are not going to shield that. And we will be committing the first shield, because Skeledirge can just sweep the Clodsire. And I think they will commit to their shield. but they do shoot it up, and the incinerate's now chunky, so we can just farm down if we want to. No, we are not going to shoot up, and we are just going to farm down the malamar. And go into a zero, so we will catch onto the superior, but we will be taking the ice beam, but they will get to like a second ice beam, so we'll have to shoot it up. But I think we can safely farm down from this range, because the zero has no fast move session. Do end up throwing the area race, forcing to decide whether to tank me, and they do shoot it up, and we get to the second area race before they get to the ice beam, so that's nice. And taking out the zero, and they do have a Theracon, so we can just instantly switch into malamar and throw the superpower. But this should be game over from here. Therefore wants to win and have to work miracles, but it's not going to take out the malamar. No, it will take out the malamar, but it will be unable to take out the superior. However, it doesn't actually take out the malamar, and malamar will actually get to the superpower and take out the Therapon. And then Quagside will just get sideways down, and we win that game. Alright. What? Alright, hopping into the next match. Alright, hopping into the next match. Skeledirge leaning into Primarina, so this is a bad matchup, especially since they're running Waterfall, but who will be staying in with 2 Incinerates. Right, we will just pull some Shadow Ball, and if this goes unshielded, which hopefully it does, it will one-shot. And if we send it, and it does connect, so that is Primarina out of the picture, and they do have their own Skeledirge in the back. But we are able to outpace them because we are ahead on 1 Incinerate. So we do throw the torch, and they do shield that up. That we should be fine here because Malamar will sneak in a sideways, which is nice. And it is the blast burn, so that's always unfortunate. Superior looks like it's going to have to close the match. Hopefully it can. 2 shields. Alright, shooting up the blast burn here, and we should be able to get to the aerial ace, overfarm by a little bit, and cancel out that incinerate damage. Superior will take out the Skeledirge with this aerial ace. We have overfarm, and it is a... don't know what it is, but we should be able to sweep here with the Superior, hopefully. No shields. But we are just able to get to the aerial ace. And that's not CMP, but I think this match is winnable. I'm not sure. That does take out barely, and we are able to bind it from down. will be the last match, so find out rewards and okay.